it's your travel agent, David, and we are downtown in Las Vegas. And the next casino we're going to go through is Binion's, but it used to be known as the Apache Hotel. It dates back to 1932. You can even still see the Apache Hotel sign up there, but it was bought by Benny Binion and then rebranded. But this is one of the oldest buildings downtown. It was known for having the first elevator and first air conditioning lobby. So let's go see what Benny's been up to. In 2009, the hotel closed down due to the recession. It was opened back up in July of 2019 with 81 boutique rooms under the Hotel Apache branding. Now, this is a non-smoking boutique hotel, so if you don't like cigarette smoke, this may be the place for you. It's really cool because it embraces the 1930s roots, and it even has wood floors, stained glass, retro finishes, and includes a rumored haunted appeal. So if you like to have some Vegas haunting spirits come and visit you, maybe this is the place for you. The casino floor is 77,000 square feet. So it's twice the size, or more than twice the size, of the Golden Nugget. This is home to the $1 Million display. So we're going to go find that as well. Now, this is known for its high stakes poker games throughout its history. So that's why all those photos have huge piles of cash inside of the photos. So there's a lot of history here, and I really like it. Like, you can tell it's old and pretty original, right down to all the brick that's in here as well. So how cool is that? $1 million display. And you can take your selfie there. You can take one photo. You can't put any food or drinks back there, which is understandable. You don't want to mess up $1 million. But another thing cool about this hotel is it has a rooftop pool that's about 8 feet deep. And if you're staying at Four Queens, you can come over here and use the pool as well. So if you're thinking about staying at Binion's, here's a few pros and cons. So pros, you have the historic charm of it. Like it dates back to the 30s. You got the wooden floors. You can feel them creaking and moving around. The rooms are restored to a vintage 1930s decor. So if you want like a nostalgic boutique hotel, this might be for you as well. There are also no resort fees, which is one of the few hotels here in Fremont Street or Vegas together that do not have resort fees. So it helps make for a great value. It has a casino vibe that's really cool. It's huge. It's like one of the largest gaming floors here on Fremont Street, if not the largest. And you get that old school energy. You can feel the crowds. You can see all the nostalgic photos there. It's really cool. As far as dining, they have Binion Steakhouse, which is really good. They have Binion's Cafe, Benny's Barbecue, and Whiskey Liquor Up. They got the rooftop pool. Panoramic appeal because you can get up there and get some nice photos from the rooftop bar. You also have some paranormal activity, so if you're into ghost hunting, maybe this is it for you. Now here are some cons. The room sizes they're small, right? So it can feel cramped. It doesn't have modern standards, but it does have a vintage feel to it. There's no on-site parking garage, so you're gonna have to go somewhere else or valet or just use a ride shares to get in and out. It is on Fremont Street, so you can have the noise from Fremont Street, which if you're staying on Fremont Street and you don't want to hear noise, you shouldn't be on Fremont Street. There's no gym or spa. There's fewer in-room luxuries. There's no bathtubs, limited outlets, things like that. Casino can get smoky. The rooms are smoke-free though. And well, if you don't like ghosts, maybe this isn't the place for you. So if you have any questions about Binion's, let me know and I'll do my best to answer them.